YouTube. Oh shit, I dropped my damn watch. What's going on, YouTube? It's Lone Haul here. I want to make this video. First off, I want to say, hey man, like and subscribe to my channel. We just gonna start off like this, right? So I want to talk about factoring companies for a minute, man. If you don't know, I've been driving under my own authority, my own MC number, for a little while now, for about a year. And I'm not gonna break it all down. I will in other videos, but in this video specifically, I want to talk about factoring. I'm gonna make a real long story short. I started my company and I got these fuel cards. They were, matter of fact, let me see if I got it with me. I got my wallet. Where the hell is my wallet at? I got these fuel cards in the mail shortly after I started my business. And you know, when you're first starting out, you're desperate for fuel. You know, you're desperate because the insurance is the down payment. I got this one, this EFS red card right here. I don't know if you see that. But yeah, they said that I would get discounts at places. And they said that they'd give me a 2.5 factoring fee if I was to factor loads through them. And they were telling me how they were better than the other factor company, RTS. Now, if you get my lingo, you know what I'm talking about. And other factor companies. So I'm new. I signed up with them and everything. Everything, you know, I was contracted through another company running out of the rail yards. So I didn't need them. I didn't need to factor. But after, you know, the rail yards thing slowed down after the holidays, they let me go. So I had to become, you know, get on my DAT board in my spot market, which means I need to use my factoring company. So I've been using them for, I want to say, why is this guy just sitting here? I've been using them for about, I want to say, about 6 months now. And all of a sudden I get a call from them. You know, they don't even know how to speak English that good, but that's neither here nor there. I get a call saying that they can't factor my loads until I complete this application. Apparently, Fleetsmarts or Blue Water Capital, they are funded by WEX, and it says WEX on the card. I actually put it up or dropped it or something. But WEX is a fuel card provider apparently, and they fund Fleetsmarts and Blue Water Capital. Well, they wouldn't, you know, my load slowed down while they were processing the application for their audit is what it was. It was an audit. WEX audited Fleetsmarts and Blue Water Capital. Now I'm like, why all the names? But hey, you know, I was desperate for whatever reason. I got the fuel card. They even sent me little candies, but that's really about how they got me, you know. Because I can recall before I even signed with them. See, this is another thing too, right? When they give you the fuel card, it binds you in their factoring service. It does. Because when I tried, when you're new, you don't know these things, right? So I was using their fuel card, and I tried to factor through RTS. It didn't work. Why? Because seeing that I signed up, or basically I signed up no contracts just for their fuel card, it binded me. They had to sign a release form because they binded me through their factoring company. Yeah, they did. So I ended up just staying with Blue Water Capital or Fleetsmarts. And back to what I was saying about the audit. They ran my application, and my loads during that time, it was extra slow. Like the money wasn't coming in right. You know, it was coming in all spontaneously. I would run one load one day and get paid for the other load that I just ran, and then that load would be weighted. Like, it was just all mixed up. I didn't understand why the loads were like coming in differently all of a sudden because of whatever contract they got going on. Like, they didn't explain to me when I first applied for Blue Water Capital. They didn't explain it that they would be getting the audit, and they never said anything about my credit score. So I'm sure that there's some type of lawsuit I can, you know, apply for to get this fixed, because I know something's going on. But anywho, so, you know, 2 weeks ago, they hit me with that. That was about 2 weeks ago, the application. So now 2 weeks passed by, and I'm getting my loads extra quick now that the application has went through. Okay, apparently, the application, they denied my application, and me as a whole, I guess, motor carrier, because my, credit score, my personal credit score, or my business credit score, they didn't want to talk about that. The lady, Anna, actually said she didn't want to talk about that from Fleetsmarts. So, yeah, man, I'm making this video because I just want people to be aware that when you're doing your own thing and you got your own MC and your own authority and you got your own truck and your own trailer, you know, everybody's out to get you, man. Everybody, including the factoring services. You know, it's a guy on here. I don't know his name. I might put him down here in the link or something. I'm new to this, but I'm about to start giving y'all videos because, I mean, I'm in beautiful places all the time. I don't know if you can see this, but those are mountains back there, and I'm here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, coming out of Denver, headed back down to Oklahoma to get to Dallas. Okay, but yeah, man, watch these factoring services, man, and not just the factoring services. Everybody, like from the lumpers, the brokers, you know, the dispatchers. Like, I cut the dispatchers off altogether. I thought I was doing something good, but here we are with the factoring service problem, and it's a serious problem because I'm thinking, like, how am I gonna get paid now? You know, am I gonna just sit back and wait 30 days or 40 days or however many days? How's that gonna work out? I don't have a lot of capital right now, being a small carrier, just one truck, one person. I don't got a lot of capital, so I'm really kind of in a bind right now. I mean, not really in a bind, but just I'm stuck for what I'm gonna do. Now, they said that since I didn't qualify, that the rates will go up, right? So the rates are, if I use the fuel card, 3.99. Now that's coming from 2.5%. So that's a whole decimal number up. And then if I don't even use the fuel card, if I decide not to, because they got the fuel card thing where I get half of my gross revenue for the week. I get half of that in fuel on the fuel card for like credit. So if I don't use it, then it's a whopping 5%, basically 4.99%. So yeah, I don't have a factoring service right now. Next week they're giving me one more week to change factoring services, which I'm and you know, they're saying that they can match another factoring services. So, you know, if you guys know anything about factoring services or about the rates going up, or you know, if you're a factoring service and you can help me out, or you can lead me in the right direction, or anything like that, man, get at me. Let me know something, man. In the DM or in the comment section, just let me know if you can help me out with this factoring problem I get. And as always, we don't stay there, we get there.